Okay, well, we're gonna do a hearty round dose of this one because, oh boy, this is why you don't get videos anymore, guys. I've been lying to you this entire time. It's not depression. I'm not here to listen to throw your mask away or throw away your mask. Whatever. It's a good song. Anyway, point is, like, it's not been the depression. It's not been the copious amounts of extra work that I'm not used to doing. That would be silly. Those would be what we would call logical things, but we don't do logic here. No. It would be I record Violet Evergarden and my computer commits non-existence. Anyway, yeah. So this is actually my second attempt. Just before I didn't start the episode. It was just the intro, but it was a millisecond away from making my life hell. Yeah, so yesterday I sat down first time in quite a while and managed to record an episode of Sandiphonium, which thankfully it didn't happen during that, especially like right at the end, because that would have made me lose my goddamn mind. But yeah, I was recording stuff yesterday and my computer crashed. And while I have changed the thing around to where it saves the video, which is crazy and wild that that's a thing that I can do with extra steps because it's annoying, but I can do that. Audacity does not have that feature as far as I'm concerned. As far as it's fucking concerned. So, yeah. We're gonna do a new intro. Violet Evergarden. I know. It does exist. Yeah, so, I'm not gonna go on for too terribly long before we hop into this, but, just as a bit of a quick aside, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been so patient in regards to videos on the channel and been so goddamn sweet, and everybody on Patreon who's been generous and patient and kind as hell and understanding and way more so than I deserve. Yeah, the past couple months have been so they've been pretty so yeah, I just have not had a lot of time to record, and the time that I did have to record I was either fucked up in the head or something like that happens, and I get perpetually feared of ever touching anything ever again, because, like, what if it does break halfway through the episode? Shannon would cry. That's what would happen, more so than he usually does in his own videos. So yes, I am actually sitting down to record Violet Evergarden episode 3 here today, instead, in the middle of the day. Wild, crazy, never before seen. That's not true. It's happened before. It's rare. Much like that one game company that made the Golden Eyes and the Dark, which is pretty damn perfect. And then the other one, which isn't as, it's not very, it's kind of rough. Anyway, Violet Evergarden episode 3. It has been a minute since I have sat down to record anything Violet Evergarden, clearly. And I have not gotten to sit back down and do a rewatch of the previous couple episodes. So I'm a little out of the loop as of the moment, so I hope everyone can be understanding. I will pick it up once we get back into it. Again, it's one of those shows that at least 2 episodes in has not been insanely plot-heavy as much as it is very character-driven. So I don't think it'll be too much of a problem going forward. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this as soon as I remember that I'm recording and I go ahead and actually get the fucking video, because that would be important. I could have been doing that this entire time, but you know what? I did not. Because I'm a dipshit. So how the hell are you guys doing? Again, it's been a bit of a minute since I've talked to some of you. Some of you have been keeping up with occasional stuff, like we did the Psychono movie that came out. We did an episode of K-On!, which hasn't yet, even though it was recorded before the Psychono movie came out and was even recorded. You know, I'm just a fucking winner of a human being. Violet Evergarden episode 3. Let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna rock. We're gonna roll. We're gonna bell. Ding dong. Now, again, if my computer cannot kill itself, that would be phenomenal. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this. I don't have too much more to say other than, again, thank you for everyone who's been so patient. Again, I'm going to be pushing towards getting us back onto track. I need to stop saying that because every time I say it, I get proven that it's not the case. And, that's less than stellar. But we're going to sit down and record this because I would like to watch some Violet Evergarden. So we're going to do this. It's episode 3. What the hell is it called? I don't know. Does it have a title? Probably. Do I know what it is? Fuck no. I'm dumb. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and watch this. Yeah. You did 3. You thought you did 2, but you did 3. It was okay. In 3, 2, 1, get your fucking mouse on the goddamn play button. 3. Did you see that shit? 3, 2, 1, go. This is what happens when... There was a delay in the sound, and it hit me like a fucking freight train. Scared the shit out of me. Sweet bean, it's been a second. We're gonna miss the whole thing that I said in the previous intro about how I did the Persona 5. Erica Harlicker. She's great. What is going on here? Ma'am. What is the dealio here? What's up? What's going down? You. Are you going to be a pain in the ass? Seem like you could be. Are you still playing a teacher, but so differently? That's her, isn't it? You know who I'm thinking of. Crazy. Totally sounds like her, but doing different tone. Older, more refined. What if I gave him one? Because it felt like... Baby girl. This is true. She is a sweet being. We love is the Violet. It's been so long that I legitimately don't remember if we've actually gotten an OP yet. Because this feels very new to me, and I don't know if it's just because it's been like 2 months. Even if we have... then it's a fucking journey I get to experience once more. Well, that's sad. I don't like that. I hate it, actually. That's horrendous. Awful. Don't. My fun was ruined basically instantaneously. I was having such a good time. Robo hands. How goddamn dare you, headphones? I don't want us to cry. Let's not do that. I'm fragile. I can't do that. I'm dumb. I do type fairly fast. I just make mistakes constantly. I'm just constantly fucking backspace, which is very hard with typewriters. Better put another... What is this? What looks scrumptious? A pastrami, perhaps? A nice salami? She is adorable, by the way. Luculia? That's quite a name. Do you have a... I'm assuming that's the last name. Sweet machine bean. The whole squaw. No. Y'all be a big adult babies? What? Danger. I sense danger. Oh. Okay. I was afeared it was going to homeboy again, and I was gonna get sad. Also, this motherfucker has a beautiful name. Do we ever talk about that? You never see a lad named Claudia, but I'm here for it. Man pulls it off. I'm pretty sure that's the idea. No, that is the first name, I guess. Did she just write out exactly what she said word? Yeah. It's about what I expected. I mean, gets the point across, just not a master of flavor text. She's great on the technical aspect. It's the emotional aspect. Yeah. A little blunt, but I've seen more dickish teachers, to be fair. She's still struggling, though. She'll get there, I believe. I believe in the bean. Ooh. Like her hat. She's adorable. Did I say that yet? Sup, squad? Y'all reading? Books is grand. God damn. I got no elevator in this bitch? I'm not expecting, like, a really good elevator, but, like, a fucking dumbwaiter, at least. This is very pretty. This is a pretty fucking show. Danger. Emotions. I will say, though it makes me upset every time we do get a flashback, she's really adorable with the scraggly, ruffy hair. I think I'm kind of like bedhead look is really cute, even if it's from like war and pain and death. What are you doing, my G? Come on, my guy. I get you clearly got some emotions here. And I get it. It seems like you're struggling, but damn. What the fuck is up with you two? I mean, it absolutely could, but this is different. You know, I mean, it's complicated. Damn, son. So is he missing? It looks like it. That or that blanket is weirdly covering it up. Assumption is that yeah, he's just down he's down some stuff. Are they gone or just off and away? Seems like you two are stuck there together. Got some wild ass names in this fucking place. I was a bit. You named her after cigarettes? Smoking kills, ma'am. That's how we lost that leg. I need to see who voices Luculia. Not that. No. Hey, man. Absolutely. That's adorable. Kyle? It's been so long. Hey, man. Growth. You just gotta give that shit time. Was it 10,000 hours? Some shit like that? Aww. Come through. Teach her the way, even though I keep saying that I don't want her to do it because it's going to make me sad. Look cool at you being a fucking real one. She is cool. Yeah, it didn't even... She's cool, was my point. Yeah. Girls' emotions is all fucked up. The thing I want to find out is, that's what I thought. I'll say what I was gonna say towards the end. Yeah. See, no, he does have a leg. The fuck was I seeing earlier? Yeah, that's life being a dick. Fuck. I mean, you kind of just did, in a way. Got this. Spence is looking like he's in some trouble, though. Give it another go. He'll help a sister out. Ah, son. God damn. Oh, never getting that shit back. Sometimes, man, it's just the littlest things you gotta get out there. Damn. Some fucking emotions in these shows about these people I've met for 7 seconds. And you nailed that shit. I mean, boy was crying his ass off. I think you did. You pulled it off. It was simple, but it got the point. This is why we have coasters, guys. This is why my fucking desk looks like such a fucking mess. I gotta clean this thing. That's why I don't let you see my desk. Good morning, ma'am. Extra tutoring? Aww. You got this, little one. You got this. I say little one. I don't know how tall she is. I imagine she's on the shorter side. Or at least normal height. I'm tall as fuck. Everyone is short. Oh. Just had to say what you needed to say. Oh. You keep his ass away from the ledge, though. No. Oh. God damn, this show was beautiful, son. So good. Don't you fucking dare break on me. Yeah, man. See, now I feel like I remember the outro, but I don't remember the opening. Am I crazy? Should I go back and look? Have they just... Is this the first ever... Am I... What? All I know is that was beautiful. I don't know, There's a couple of things, like... I don't know how prevalent it'll be through the whole show, but I imagine at least decently prevalent, because it was there with Spencer, and it was obviously there with Violet, is... I feel like you don't often, or at least I haven't really encountered many anime that touch super heavily on not like the after effects of war, like PTSD and recovering from that shit, and how much that just utterly fucking breaks people. Because it's a horrific nightmare, and it fucking destroys people, man. Like, I am super anti-war and shit. I don't think that would surprise anyone. Like, I'm super there. Even on the front of, people are super like, fucking, yeah, the troops, and I'm like, fuck, sorry, I don't, don't get me wrong, I couldn't do that, but, I don't, yeah. It's the kind of person I am. That being said, I do still care about them very, very heavily on a basic human level. Like, a veteran, I might not agree with why they were fighting, or something like that. Or I will not agree that they chose to fight, or something like that. Them going off to go shoot someone in the face, or get shot in the face, doesn't inherently mean anything to me. The idea of, well, they'd die for you. Like, yeah, a lot of people would, and I would die for other people as well. But like, I don't know. It's one of those things, and I don't mean that with any disrespect, especially if there's anyone in the audience who did. That's certainly not the way I mean it. But the way I'm trying to say is, I'm not a big war fan. I'm video games, sure. I've been playing Halo Wars 2 all goddamn week, but in real life, no. And it's one of those things where, like, on that level, I'm super against it. But I'm obviously a very empathetic fucking person. I care about people a lot. I am super lovey-dovey and wholesome and shit like that. And also, I say fucking tits a lot. But that's not the point. If I didn't turn everything I say into a shitty joke, I think I'd get a lot farther in life. Just noticed that, like, every time I try, I noticed it a lot this past, like, couple of videos of it, of course, is, like, me being, like, super, like, fucking trying to be really, like, forward and real with everyone about, like, how, like, hey, I'm sorry about this and the patience and all that. But then I keep having to turn it into a joke because I'm like, it's too real, stop. Anyway, my main point is, on a human level, I absolutely care about people like that, and I hate seeing how that affects people on both sides of that situation, both the people who are out there dying, the people who did die, the people who are left behind to get fucked up by it, people who are being attacked, people who are attacking, people, all that stuff. Like, it's a big, horrible nightmare mess, and even if I don't always agree with a reasoning behind someone fighting, that doesn't mean I think we shouldn't, like, take care of those people who did fight and stuff like that. And like, it's awful to kind of see how people can end up like that, both because of the things they've had to do, the way they're treated, the things they've had to see, the shit they could not do. In, like, Spencer's case, like, he just couldn't went off to be a soldier and he couldn't protect his parents. Obviously Violet she doesn't fully understand it yet because she clearly has not caught on that the Major is gone. Fucking, it's bugging the shit out of me. Get off my keyboard. Just headphones. Just fuck. Okay. The weirdest shit pisses me off. Anyway, my point is, like, I don't know. It's really interesting to see in the show because I feel like it's one of those topics you don't always get to see. Like, you'll occasionally get stuff on, like, PTSD here and there. Like Ruby, for example, touched on it quite a bit with Yang and stuff like that. But other than that, like, I don't see it super often, if at all, really. Like, to be fair, I don't watch a ton of big war heavy shows or anything like that. Like, I'd say the next closest thing is probably like Suka, I guess, which is a phenomenal show, and that does kind of touch on it a little bit here and there, but nowhere to this extent, I would say. Shows actually remind me of each other a lot, even though one is very fucking magic heavy and this one is significantly less so. Anyway, I find it really interesting and compelling. And I just wanted to point that out. The other thing is I'm curious about here is the thing I want to see is when it comes to Violet, I'm curious how much of her inability to this trouble that she's having, this kind of overcoming her kind of like dissonance, her separation from things, her inability to kind of emote and feel and process information, especially emotional information like this. She can handle regular information fine. It's emotional concepts and information. How much of that is nature and how much of it is nurture? Like, I'm curious how much is how she was raised or how she was treated because of the war, because of, again, sound like she was, again, it gives off very kind of creepy, fucked up child soldier vibe, and I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, I know exactly how I feel about that. I'm not a fan, We've touched on this many times before. It's not great. I don't love it. It's always bad. Comes up fairly often. We've had it like 5 fucking times, including another thing that doesn't have anything to do with the channel that I just mentioned a couple seconds ago. Like, it's bad. Don't do it. Leave kids alone. But like, how much of it is that? And my fucking teeth. How much of it is how she is just wired normally? Like, if she is in a way like on the spectrum or something like that. I don't know. It's something I just find legitimately curious. And how much of it is something that she can actually overcome, and how much of it is, and in what ways, I guess I should say, and to what extent. Because obviously, here with this is, in the end, she literally just said exactly what she said. Is, hey, I'm just happy, or I'm just happy that he's alive. Which was what she said. So, like, she didn't really put a ton of extra oomph into it or anything like that. She literally just said what she needed to say. She took the most important piece of information out of what she said and put it on Front Street. I don't know, it's interesting because it takes cognizance of the emotions of what was being said and what is important, and some personal judgment and stuff. But it's also still very straightforward. So I don't know. It's interesting to me. I want to see more of how she develops, and I want to know. I feel like I'm never really going to get an answer. If I am, it's going to be the one I more expect, which is probably her nurture rather than nature. But I don't know. It's interesting. I find it compelling. I find it interesting. This is a very good show. I like this show. It's neat. It's cool, and it's kind of sad. Man, Luculia was adorable. She's a sweetheart. Also, again, I don't remember what the teacher's name was. I think it started with an R or something like that. But again, that's fucking homegirl whose name I can never remember. Right? That is totally her. And when I say that, I mean the person who literally plays all of the teachers forever in anime, always. That are women. Like Taki doesn't have her voice because we're not watching the dub. I bet you 100% in the in the dub, this man Taki in fucking Sound Euphonium is voiced by, I need to double check. Shouldn't fuck with me too bad, I don't think. What is that in the thing? Where is the lady? Is she going to show up? Rodance? Is that her name? It looked like her. Oh my god. BTVA, calm down. Ma'am. Was that Kira Buckland? Is that who, did I see that right? Well, this doesn't tell me, because this only has the English. Or it only has the Japanese. What is this nonsense? Yukari Nozawa. That's great, ma'am. Lovely to meet you, son. But, it is Kira Buckland as Luculia. Cool, good to know. I need to... Kira... I super know who she is, but I don't know all of her roles. Why does BTVA fucking load like that constantly? Fuck. Because she doesn't show up on that one. Well, she'll show up in here, but this won't tell me that she's in the thing. But I'll say her name anyway. Karen Strassman. That's who I'm thinking of. Am I crazy? That's totally who that is, right? But she's just doing a deeper, a more mature voice. Point is, that sounds like her, and it makes sense because she literally voices all of the teachers in history forever. Am I crazy? Like, she always does. She's Anna. I didn't realize that. But, like, that's, yeah, she's fucking, who's her what's it in K-On! Who I just looked up. Yamanaka, that's her name. She's not gonna show up on here. Why am I looking? Fucking Menma's mom, bunch of stuff like that. But I'm almost certain that's who that is. And someone will tell me that I'm wrong, but I'm almost certain that's who that is, just different. The reason I want to point out is because she's great, because she's always pulling in a role like that. I guess she's the fucking teacher in Madoka, too, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, she's right there. Fucking Yasuko. Yeah. Point is, she's great. She's a lot of stuff. Stop looking. Okay. You distracted ass. Oh, yeah. That would explain why Kira's dressed in a fucking 2B cosplay. It's because she voices. Okay. That would make sense. Oh, she's Beatrice in ReZero. Neat. What else? This is just where I can do. Oh, she's the. Isn't that like the main girl from Maji Record too? The pink one that isn't Madoka. I'm intrigued. We will watch Maji Record eventually. We'll get there. Hopefully before that fucking next movie comes out. Chris Harris. I will continue looking at this despite the fact you can. Yeah, Luculia. She's a Wano? Rough. Anyway. How is the most punchable goddamn character in existence that attractive? Anyway, it bugs me so bad. Trying to not hate her as much. It's very hard though. It's a good movie though. I'm still invested in. Once I start, I can't stop. Voice actors are so fucking neat, dude. I love voice acting so much. What's Serafina? I feel like there's another big one or two. Apparently a lot of My Little Pony stuff. Ethel? I didn't realize she was Ethel. Neat. From fucking who's or what's it? Oh, she's fucking Marvy as well. And then I've hit the limit. Oh, she was in 5 centimeters per second. Have I ever watched the dub of 5 centimeters per? What happened? What did I watch of that? I don't remember. I watched it once a bajillion years ago, and then I got trust issues with fucking Makoto Shinkai, and then he made all my best favorite movies. You didn't do that shit again. Still a very good movie. Anyway, point is, I'll stop talking about that. Violet Evergarden episode 3, I really enjoyed it. I really like this show, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. It's very hot in here right now. And I got distracted by voice actors. That is totally her, though, right? Karen Strassman. Anyway, is it Karen? I've already forgotten. Strassman, that's all I know. Anyway, point is, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more whenever we happen to do that. And I will catch you then. Feels like there's something in my teeth. But I don't think that there is. Because I explicitly brushed my teeth immediately before this. Damn it. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Toodles, doodles, lemons, everyone. I love you dearly. Love Violet. She is such a sweet being. Also, can we talk about this? I used to really, really, really hate freckles as a kid. Mainly because I had them. And do I still have them now? I don't fucking know. But I did when I was young. And I really hated them. Like, I don't know, for whatever reason, I really hated them. I hated them on me, I hated them on other people. As I do grow older, though, I find it kind of adorable. Within reason. Too much, it gets out of hand, but just a little bit here and there, you're like, oh, that's cute. As a little something, you know what I'm saying? I say it because of Luculia, because she's kind of got him, and it's cute. Just thought I'd throw that out there. It's not important, not relevant in the current conversation, but I'm just letting you fucking know. Jimbo, that's not your name. But if it was, then I'm a fucking prophet.